In the result, this court finds merit in the application and hereby grants bail to the applicants on the following terms. Mr. Buken Ali, known as Nubian Lee, Mr. Sebuf Edward, also known as Eddie Mutwe, Mr. Tamale Ibra, Mr. Mwanga Musarafu, Mr. Kivumbi Achileo, Mr. Onzima Godfrey, Mr. Agaba Anthony, Mr. Kivumbi Robert, Mr. Mutalia Godfrey, Mr. Kalema Richard, Mr. Karamagi Alex, Mr. Oyetrot Daniel, Mr. Muganga Isma, Mr. Kaliongo Becca, and Mr. Semanda Brian. Uganda People Defense Forces in the Jericho Marshal All in Atimakindi. Miscellaneous application number 039 of 2021, arising from a criminal case number UPDF/GMC/001/2021. Semakula Hassan and 17 others versus Uganda. Ruling of court on bail. The applicants brought this application for bail under Article 23, subsection 6, para A, and Article 28, subsection 3 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, Section 219 of the UPDF Act, 2005. The application was by notice of motion, supported by the applicant's affidavits. The brief grounds as contained in the notice of motion were as follows. 1. That the applicants have a constitutional right to apply for bail. 2. That the applicants were arrested on the 30th day of December 2020 in Kalangala. When the matter came up for reply, counsel for the respondent submitted that he is leaving the matter to the discretion of court. In a rejoinder, counsel for the applicant submitted that since the respondent have not raised any objection, this court be pleased to release the remaining 18 applicants on bail on favorable terms. After listening to the submissions of both counsels for the applicant and respondent, this court has deliberated on this application and finds as follows. Mr. Buken Ali, known as Nubian Lee, Mr. Sebuf Edward, also known as Eddie Mutwe, Mr. Tamale Ibra, Mr. Mwanga Musarafu, Mr. Kivumbi Achileo, Mr. Onzima Godfrey, Mr. Agaba Anthony, Mr. Kivumbi Robert, Mr. Mutalia Godfrey, Mr. Kalema Richard, Mr. Karamagi Alex, Mr. Oyetrot Daniel, Mr. Muganga Isma, Mr. Kaliongo Becca, and Mr. Semanda Brian. 1. That the applicants have a right to apply for bail. 2. That the offense is bailable. 3. That the sureties presented were substantial. 4. That applicants have spent long on remand. In the result, this court finds merit in the application and hereby grants bail to the applicants on the following terms. 1. The applicant should not go beyond the limits of Kampala and Wakiso district without court's permission. 2. The applicant should report to this court twice a month after every 14 days on Wednesdays. 3. Each of the applicants are bound to 20 million shillings, not cash. 4. Each of the sureties presented is bound to 50 million shillings, not cash. 5. The applicants should report to this court as and when required. Breach of any of the above terms will lead to automatic cancellation of bail. We so rule, done at Makindi, this 14th day of June 2021, under my hand and seal of this court.
Muyina okweyanjula eri kkooti eno emirundi ebiri mu mwezi buli luvannyuma lw'ennaku 14 ku lunaku oba ku lunaku olwokusatu. Buli aweereddwa okusaba buli agenda okuweza nga ava ebweru alina akakalu ka millions 20 naye nga siza buliwo. Abayima bammwe buli omu akakalu abukadde 50 naye nga siza buliwo. Muyina okweyanjula oba buli muntu alina okweyanjula eri kkooti eno buli oweetaagirwa. Singa omenya oba mumenya akamu ku bukwakulizo obwo okuwoza kwammwe nga muva wabweru kujja kusalibwamu. Nasako okukkirizibwa okuwoza nga muva ebweru kukoleddwa ennaku z'omwezi 14 omwezi ogw'omukaaga mu mwaka 2021. Nasako ekinkumu Lieutenant Andrew General Guti ssentebe obw'omulamuzi wa kkooti eno.
Okay, before you go, I want to ask, and then a counseling, definitely you'll go back to Kitale. Where you have learned.
Bw'otakikola eri ekitalya ku meero ojja kuddayo.
So you are free, go now.
Muli baddembe. Gende.
One, Tuliamusima Geoffrey is my name from Ameli and Company Advocates. We are glad today that 18 of our clients, of our brothers, have been released on bail by this Honorable Court. Of course, there are some conditions which have been put in force. For example, that they are not supposed to move beyond Kampala and Wakiso. 2, they are supposed to be reporting 2 times in a month. 3, they are supposed to pay non-cash bond of 20 million and the shoot is 50 million, non-cash in case there is anything. But you know, all that is not primary. What has been primary is that justice should be seen. And today justice has been seen and they have released all of them on bail. That is the beauty, on the joy we have tonight. You know, different courts have different processes. But what is major is that those processes of different courts must be in accordance to the law. Of course, we may have issues with this Honorable Court, especially in regards to the way they conduct their matters, to the way they handle even advocates themselves. At this moment, it's not primary. What is primary is that our clients are out, and we are glad they're out. Okay, amanya Geoffrey Tuliamusima, okuva wa Mayor and Company Advocates. It's okay that twebaza mukama nti baganda baffe abaali basigalayo 18 kooti wane Makindye bawadde bailo oba ebayimbudde ku kakalu ka kooti. Ge mawulire sofa ge tulinawo olunaku lwa leero. Era bonna okuli Edi Mutwe, Nubian bonna bagenda kuvayo olunaku lwa leero. Yes, kooti etuwadde ensonga ez'enjawulo oba ebiragiro eby'enjawulo balina okugoberera. Okugeza babagambye tebalina kufuluma okuva e Kampala ne Wakiso. Ekyokubiri nga tebalina lukusa lwa kooti. Ekyokubiri babagambye nti balina okusasula ssente ez'obutaliwo miliyoni 2. ne ba sureties $5,000,000 ez'obutaliwo in case babulawo. Ekyokusatu oba ekyokuna ekiringa ekikulu babagamba balina okureportinga buli luvannyuma lwa nnaku 14 wano ku kooti. Naye nga mawulire amalungi agaliwo tubamanyi okuva mu lubereberye nti baganda baffe abo bagondera amateeka ne bino bye babateekako si bituufu. Era amateeka bajja kweyongera ogagondera, bajja kujjanga mu budde mwezi ennaku 14. Wao naffe bannamateeka abo tujja kubayambangako tujjenga nabo okulaba nti buli kimu kitambula bulungi. So far we tubadde mu kooti wano e Makindye. Okay, omanyi bayilo yaffe twagiteekayo mwezi gumu weewaawo 2 emabega. Era tuze nga mu kooti ebiseera ebimu tebatukola bulungi, ebimu batukola bulungi. Naye wetegereza buli kooti erina enkola zaayo. Kooti ya wano erina enkola zaayo, weewaawo ne kooti enkulu eya high court, weewaawo ne kooti ento zirina enkola zaazo. Wadde nga buli kimu kye balina okukola oba ekirina okukolebwa kirina okuba nga kigobererwa mateeka. Kati yes tubaddemu n'okuba nga tukukkuluma mu ngeri gye badde batwalamu naddala engeri y'okutugamba nti leero waliyo kooti then ne batabaleeta. Naye kati ebyo byonna bivuddewo ku lw'ensonga kye tubadde twetaaga ekikulu okulaba nga baganda befafuluma era bafulumya olunaku lwa leero.